All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Tellor Weekly Calls. Um, yeah, it should be just another exciting week as I guess so the big news, obviously we're doing 360, we're kicking it off. We deployed on Mumbai testnet for the first one. That is live and good to go. We deployed last Thursday, I think. So we'll be switching the way Mumbai works. There's not like a vote or anything that needs to happen. Like all the contracts from here on out, you deploy and then people can switch over if they want. So there is the vote that has to happen on mainnet, but not on any other network. So Mumbai, you can just deploy. Spuddy's gonna go and switch all of our miners and support over. So kind of this week we're going to go through, I guess, documents every place you change an address. So like we have to switch over the miners. We have to change over all like the data feed front ends, all that fun stuff. We got to go change the docs on Mumbai, and then we'll have a good idea for what we have to do. Probably in like 2 weeks, whenever it's running fine, we'll deploy on Polygon and be live with 360 on Polygon. Kind of concurrently speaking, we'll probably be probably mid this week. We'll deploy Rinkeby, kick off the actual vote there, and then like 2 weeks later, kick off the mainnet vote. Things do. If it seems like things are getting pushed back there, they are. What happened last week? So we were approached by the Liquidity guys, and they wanted to add like a time delay directly into our contracts because their contracts are non-upgradable for reading the values. And since they're the only ones on mainnet using that specific ID, we're kind of a-okay with that. They're our biggest users and they're awesome. So we're adding that in, and we're kind of like testing the shit out of it for the last few days to make sure it's cool, and then we'll be good there. So that's kind of what we're heads down doing. And then the other big news, what did we have? We had submissions were supposed to be yesterday, right?
Yes.
For ETH Online.
hmm
Um and so when's judging?
Judging is today. At least there's like an open judging invitation from like 11 till like 4. So there's a big block of judging that's happening today.
Okay, but then we have to submit like our winners
For us,
sometime.
it's not, yeah, our judging doesn't happen to have to be any specific time today. We just need to submit our winners um, sometime before Wednesday.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a crazy successful hackathon for us. We'll probably have a postmortem maybe next week
Yeah.
on it. We can
That the
talk about.
list that Ryan sent out because it's a long list.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, people have been coming to the main Discord from the hackathon Discord to look for more help on Tellor. It's been cool. So we're excited about that. Um, so yeah, I still have to.
Hello? Can you hear me?
You're good now. You were.
Okay, thanks. Oh, my connection is unstable. No, that if we have until 4 p.m. and we have that many things or that many projects to go through, it's gonna probably need to be one dev.
We don't have until 4 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's for the judging for the whole event, the winners for like the whole hackathon. It's different for just the submissions for the bounties for Teller.
So when's our deadline?
I believe it's by Wednesday at some. I have to look, but it's we need to have. They announced the winners on Wednesday, so probably Tuesday end of day.
Okay.
I'll confirm that in a second. Um,
ETH
but
Online deadlines aren't really the hardest.
yeah,
So I wouldn't.
at some point before Wednesday morning, they're going to want somebody to send them a message saying, "Okay, here are the names." So because what happens is during the final ceremony, they're going to read off. They'll just rattle off like every sponsor, and they'll get to Teller, and they'll say Teller's winners are blank, blank, and blank, and here's what they won, and then they'll move on to the next sponsor. So they just need to have that information before their final ceremony on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so let's go through. Tim, you look like Steve Jobs over there. How you doing?
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna read you guys some poetry.
Nice.
And yes, we have a final, well, we have a PR in for 360 with the like liquidity delay changes and with the removal of legacy IDs.
Oh yeah, that's a big one. If you're a minor, we're gonna talk to you guys about that. We obviously have like a month to prepare before mainnet is actually, that's the only place people should be submitting legacy IDs anyway, but
Right.
We'll do a Tellor release, right? Alongside.
yeah.
Yeah. So we removed, support for legacy IDs. And part of that change that we just made is creating a mapping. So Liquidity and Ampleforth and anyone using those old IDs can continue to read using that ID and it maps to the new ID. So anyways, so actually one more change we do need to discuss is the initial time-based reward minting. So that would be the last thing I see that would need to be added to the 360 contract. And that's just one little simple line change, just
How
change
much goes over there?
the
Yeah.
time. Yeah. But anyways, then other than that, I believe we should be good to go to
Cool.
deploy that thing. And
Yeah.
then
Maybe you guys want to meet this afternoon, say like 2. Let's just
That
walk
sounds good.
through. All right, perfect.
Okay. And then now I can move on to what is it called? The toxicity number now.
Nice.
So that's what I'll be doing right now, unless any other 360 stuff comes up.
Not until 2 today, so hurry up.
Okay.
All right, Owen, how you doing?
Doing well. Yeah, so I have some stuff to review. I'll merge Ryan's just to the query builder. If they look chill. Some of the hackathoners hit me up over the weekend, but I wasn't online, so yeah, hopefully they figured it out. And then I'm gonna do some changes and tell it for the new data specs for like Ample stuff and any of the other legacy things. That's it for me.
Cool. Tally?
Yeah, I'm fixing the monitor GitHub action that I wrote. It's been, you probably gotten emails for it. It's been crashing the past 4 or 5 days. So I caught it this morning, so it won't crash anymore. But that means that in the meantime, I'm going to investigate why I couldn't retrieve maker data from Dune, which I suspect is because Dune has an official API now. So anyway, I'm going to implement the official API in the monitor. I'm going to fix the failing tests of the Algorand teller. And then Brenda asked for like a thing on the CLI of the distributable values monitor to add and remove chains. So I'm going to work.
Oh, nice.
And in review, the diet, I had wrote them tests a long time ago, but the diet guys like were using, I talked about this last time, but yeah, they need to like rerun their tests. They were gonna get back to me at some point today, I think, or maybe.
Yeah, keep helping them out. You're doing a good job over there.
Okay, sounds good. And then I have a PR, a pretty big PR is done, but needs final review for the config and accounts prompting for Telliot. So Owen, can you review that for the last time? Thanks. I think that's it. Yeah.
Cool. Spuddy, you doing good?
I'm doing okay. I forgot my laptop, but
He comes in and he opens up the bag. Funny story. I forgot my laptop.
but I have a computer to use. If I can log into my AWS account, I can work no problem. But
There's a few computers there.
yeah,
They work. They just, we don't trust them. I think
I
my
was,
old one is rebooted and clean, but
oh cool.
there, so.
Yeah, I have the one that I was trying to use for a node here too. So I've been fighting that fight for a while now. When I am connected to like straight up like from my house, right on the Comcast router, I can host a domain, but I can't sync the node. When I'm connected to a VPN, I can sync the node, but I can't host the domain. So I'm still fighting that fight.
All right. Well, let us know, man.
Yeah.
Keep it up. You'll be our expert as far as network security goes by the end of this.
I got some routers. I'm gonna try to connect to. I'm gonna try to follow some tutorials for connecting to Cloudflare instead of whatever Comcast is connecting me to. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. If anybody's watching this and you know what I need to do, reach out.
Help a brother out.
Brother out.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, but anyway, things are going well. So if you're watching this, want to help out, we got a lot of stuff to do for 360. So and we'll probably be making a list. Maybe next week we can do the hackathon. Owen was making fun of my post-mortem term, but we can talk about ways that we can make our documentation better, ways that we can what sort of lessons should we learn as far as where people are getting stuck, and then what are people seeing / need ideas on. So cool. All right, well, thanks for listening, everyone. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
See ya.